When I was young, I'd listen to the radio, waiting for my favorite songs. When they played, I'd sing along, made me smile. Those were such happy times and not so long ago. How I wondered where they'd gone. But they're back again, just like a long lost friend. All the songs I love so well. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa, still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling, starting to sing, so fine. When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once
Shooby-doo, shlang-lang. Shooby-doo, lang-lang.
Looking back on how it was in years gone by, and the good times that I had, makes today seem rather sad. So much has changed. It was songs of love that I would sing to them, and I'd memorize each word. Those old melodies still sound so good to me as they melt the years away. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa, still shines.
Goodies.
Every shing-a-ling-a-ling, starting to sing, so fine. All my best memories come back clearly to me. Some can't even make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once
Shooby-doo, lang-lang. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa,
still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing, so fine. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa, still shines. The hardest thing I've ever done is keep believing there's someone in this crazy world for me. The way that people come and go through temporary lives, my chance could come and I might never know. I used to say no promises, let's keep it simple, but freedom only helps you say goodbye. It took a while for me to learn that nothing comes for free. The price I paid is high enough for me. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know I ask perfection of a quite imperfect world. Ding, ding, ding. And full enough to think that's what I'll find. na na na, na 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 na. So here I am with pockets full of good intentions, but none of them will comfort me tonight. I'm wide awake at 4 a.m. without a friend in sight. Hanging on a hook, but I'm alright. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know I ask perfection of a quite imperfect world, and fool enough to think that's what I'll find. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know I ask perfection of a quite imperfect world, and fool enough to think that's what I'll find. Okay, I'm not gonna probably add subtitles too often. It's time consuming. Sorry about that. I know it looked pretty good. I know it's a good idea. It looks like Google blocked my IP from downloading from YouTube. They gave me the ID, the worldwide block. I didn't get a strike or anything, but I think they've shut me off from being able to download YouTube videos. That's sort of interesting, I suppose. I'm also averse to doing a lot of those copies of different sounds from songs and then overlapping them, layering them, on top of one another with each other. And I'm getting a little tired of hearing every song a million times. It's effective that way. It's much better that way. I'd rather just have fun. I don't think my vocal cords are damaged. I do think I have to be careful with that stuff, though. And of course, one should keep the throat, don't let it get parched. Blow your nose. That's what I remember from playing the brass instruments. You had spit valves. You had to keep that thing cleared so the sound would come out. Okay, I've got another Karen Carpenter song lined up. I'm looking at a list of all their supposed greatest hits. A few of them I'm just not gonna do. Please, Mr. Postman. I listened to it a little bit. It sounded miserable. Not every song's gonna be great by these people. And I'm sick of editing, so I'm probably gonna do it all in one take. I'm not gonna layer. Mostly she's singing in these songs, but every once in a while I'll need to fill in the gap. Might sound a little off, but maybe just remember this is an Aspie. This is someone with autism, never sang before this year. And I self-taught myself this stuff. I know where the notes are. I know what the sound is. I guess with autism, people like myself, we take in the information piece by piece. And then it adds up. So the mosaic approach is basically what autism does. It's obviously not mental retardation because the smartest people seem to have autism. That's probably going to sound narcissistic, but it's the truth. I'm sorry about that. I think it's because of what the autism enables. It's a certain type of wiring. So I know those notes. I love the notes. Sometimes I sound harsh, I know. And sometimes I sound sort of beautiful. That's when I'm having my best time, when I know my voice isn't going to break. I do suggest people, if you're at all inclined, is that the word? If you have a propensity towards singing, if you want to do this, then do it. Go for it. The hardest part is starting. The hardest part of it is not caring what other people think. That's one of the benefits to it once you get into it. You're going to more and more not give one F. Everything's going to liven up and pick up. You're singing like a bird. It's like that Cat Stevens, Morning is Broken. You're praising those birds, the early bird and the birds starting to sing. Then you just got to tap into the sun. Now, I'm not saying the sun's God, but we all know everything starts from the sun's from the stars. That's enough ranting for now. So I'm looking to stop with the editing. I like to mail stuff in. I just listened to this one song, Goodbye to Love. I've listened through to it once. It's got some annoying instrumental parts to it. I'll try to fudge my way through it. So I won't have to do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing anymore. That helps me to layer stuff. I'm just going to do them all in one take. I got to clear my nose a little bit, and then I'm going to try to sing a little higher pitched or with a little more, get away from that low male sounding voice, if I can help it. I liked Yesterday once more. This one's not too bad either. What did I just say it was? I think I just got like a typical dehydrated. I got a little food poisoning a couple days back. The Aspie can get overwhelmed, so it's a two-sided. It's got pros and cons. It's quite fascinating. A lot of people find it interesting, I imagine, this autism topic. Okay, Goodbye to Love, Karen Carpenter. Now, did Jim Carpenter? What? We don't even know her brother's name. I didn't like the siblings doing those, the Osmonds. There's something weird to it, but no one can deny the perfect pitch of Karen Carpenter. So did he write the songs? Am I unfairly dissing that dude? A lot of these songs are garbage, yet they still sound good because of her. Is this even recording? Yes, it is. A little coffee. So this will be enough to put together a video. 3 songs, because I'm sounding a little raspy right now. Maybe the weed is, but that raspiness might help my voice. I don't know. Or the big finish for the movie, the biopic on my life. So they're called. It'll be, and then he lost his voice because that frickin' Toto song. I'll sue Simon and Garfunkel. Frickin' Sassafrasa. You know, I loved Karen Carpenter. Maybe if we had met, it would have been a different outcome for her. She would have started to eat the food more and smiled more. And probably for someone like her, the worst thing that happened was becoming famous. She had a ruined endgame. That's not what anyone wants. Lenny Bruce had a ruined endgame. But I don't blame Lenny, especially if I was him. If I'm like his incarnation, the next dude. I don't blame him. He got pushed. The system's bigger than any of us. We think we know it all. Well, maybe we do know it all, but I don't know. I don't want anyone to lose their idealism if they still have it. I'm still idealistic. I'll say goodbye to love. No one ever cared if I should live or die. Time and time again, the chance for love has passed me by. All I know of love is how to live without it. I just can't seem to find it. So I made my mind up, I must live my life alone. And though it's not the easy way, I guess I've always known I'd say goodbye to love. There are no tomorrows for this heart of mine. Surely time will lose these bitter memories, and I'll find that there's someone to believe in and to live for, something I could live for. But all the years of useless search had finally reached an end. Loneliness and empty days will be my only friend. From this day love is forgotten, I'll go on as best as I can. What lies in the future is a mystery to us all. No one can predict the wheel of fortune as it falls. There may come a time when I will see that I've been wrong. For now, this is my song, and it's goodbye to love. I'll say goodbye to love. Then I like to do that Elvis after song. Thank you very much. Well, the Nirvana guy, he'd say that was a David Bowie song. So that was a Karen Carpenter song.